Dallas Cowboys, 5 wins, 8 losses, and a tie in 62, could very well qualify as the league's most improved team. Strong running by halfback Don Perkins and fullback Amos Marsh was the Cowboy trademark. Here, Marsh drives hard against the Redskins. Another reason for the fine play of the Cowboys was the sensational season of Frank Clark. Frank takes a Don Meredith pass against the Redskins. Frank shakes off 2 Indian defenders, then hightails it to the end zone for one of his 14 touchdowns. Great Bobby Mitchell, taking this kickoff from the Dallas Cowboys, gave the Redskins the boost they needed to win. Bobby takes this one 92 yards for a score against the Cowboys in the season's opener. Record-breaking Bobby Lane was the big man in the Steeler attack against the Cowboys. Bobby calls on Buddy Dial, and Fleet Buddy races in for a score. Fullback John Henry Johnson became the scourge of the East with his freewheeling running style. John Henry loved to hit that end zone. As the Steelers outgun the Cowboys in Pittsburgh, Bobby Lane connects with Buddy Dial for a touchdown. Don't get shot, Buddy. Eddie LeBaron alternated at quarterback with Meredith and has the same results when he dialed Frank Clark's number. Frank scores here against the Steelers. One of the most effective weapons in the Cowboy arsenal was the screen pass to either Perkins or Marsh. Here, Marsh shows his heels to quite a few Steelers before being run out of bounds deep in Steeler territory. Eddie LeBaron continued to dazzle opponents with his never-ending bag of tricks. Watch him fake a field goal, then pitch to Lee Falkins. Falkins bypasses the Steeler and trots across for 6. Against the Cowboys in Dallas, Nanowski again produced the big play when he fired over the middle to big Jim Brown. The great fullback finds a rough reception at the goal line when he bounces in for a touchdown. Frank Ryan took over the quarterback chores when Nanowski was hurt and turned in a creditable performance. Ryan selected Rich Kreitling as his favorite receiver, and Rich always came through. David Crow was the best runner in the Cardinal camp. Crow gained over 700 yards and scored 17 touchdowns on runs like this twister against the Cowboys. The Cardinals had their finest game against the Cowboys, scoring 52 points. Johnson was letter perfect as he shows on this pass to Bobby Joe Conrad. The Cardinals showed enough promise late in 1962 to be considered an Eastern contender in 1963. The Cowboys have added many new stars to their roster, and with their established All-Pros, hope to improve as much in 1963 as they did in 62.